सोच में सकारात्मकता लाएं, जीवन को बेहतर बनाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844-844-0632।
Namaskar. Hello and very good evening all the viewers and learners. Dear viewers, this is Sahyog program, and as you all know that Sahyog and Paricharcha, these are two very important programs of CIET NCERT, and both the programs are held under Manodarpan initiative of the Ministry of Education as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan to provide psychological social support to the children, their parents and the teachers across the country for their mental well-being. So, this is all about mental well-being. I want to tell all the viewers, teachers, parents and the student that you all have connected this time on our NCERT's official YouTube channel, and apart from this YouTube channel, you have connected with our other YouTube channels as well, channel number 6 to 12 and PM E-Vidya channel number 6 to 12. Apart from these YouTube channels, you have connected with our other channels as well through DTH. And today's topic is very important. Yes, it's all about setting your goals. We will come to know about it. Through the screen, you can see it here. Goal setting, a balanced approach to mental and emotional growth. It is very important for your emotional growth, yes, and how to balance and how to setting your goals. We will discuss more about it, and if you have any kind of query or any question related to today's topic, you can ask us. You can call us on the number which is on the screen. It is 8800440559, or else you have other YouTube channels as well where you can drop your question or any kind of query through your comment in live chat box. And in details, if you want to write down something, there is a mail ID also. Mail ID is sahyog.ncert@ciet.nic.in. You can see on the screen, yes, it's time to introduce our interpreter as well. He is Sahib Singh. So, I welcome him as well. Sahib is a sign language interpreter, so he will discuss each and everything in his sign language. Now, the time to introduce our experts from Shillong. Yes, Miss Tini Tshechu Bhutia. Hello and very good evening, Tini ma'am. Namaskar आपको, स्वागत है आपका.
Hello ma'am, good to be here.
Very good evening ma'am. And she is the practicing counsellor in Shillong, and we have the other expert also, Professor Elizabeth Gangmei. Elizabeth ma'am, very good evening to you.
Namaste, happy to be here.
Yes, I am also happy to see you both on the screen, and welcome to the Sahyog session ma'am. So, Elizabeth ma'am is a professor and she is from NERIE, Northeast Regional Institute of Education, NCERT, Shillong. So, both the experts are there in Sahyog. Now, the question I would like to ask from Tini ma'am first. Ma'am, as we have given the topic, setting goals. So, why it is important and what is the significance of setting goals? क्यों इतना ज़रूरी है अपने goals को बनाना?
जी ma'am.
Yes ma'am.
Ma'am, New Year is around the corner, and many must have already started setting goals for themselves.
Right.
New Year resolutions. In fact, one of my friends was keeping one. He wants to stop a habit.
What?
But he doesn't want to.
Okay.
And I have often noticed that most children also do not like setting goals for themselves.
Exactly.
And they resist setting goals for themselves mainly because they fear failure. And because they feel that if they fail, they start to believe that they are not good enough.
Right.
And secondly, they are not motivated, or they don't have a plan or strategy. So how do we excite the students to set goals for themselves? and more importantly, to accomplish them. It is very important to instill the belief system that goal setting is important and it's okay to fail, because I feel that when we fail, we get a lesson, and these lessons give us a feedback as to where we can change, where we can correct, where we are, what we are doing, and how to do it better next time. And goals are designed to give you a target, a direction in all daily things as well. And it is an important tool where uh, it can help personal growth and emotional growth as well. When we set goals for ourselves, it acts like a compass to show us what to pursue, where to focus, where to, what opportunities we can pursue, and what distractions we can let go of.
Exactly.
So, without goals, I think it is very easy to get stuck or be overwhelmed. Lastly, goals motivate us. Yes, it inspires us to do something, to work on something. It removes our comfort zone also, which I think is good for us. When we commit to a goal, we become responsible. Uh, and we start good habits and stay organized as well. If I may use an example, one of my students from the batch 2014, I'm a teacher as well. She had a goal in from a very young age. She wanted to study abroad. So no matter what people said, she came from a financially modest background. So people did not understand her goal, did not support her goal fully. But she was so resolute. She it never deterred her. People's opinions never deterred her. And she was one track mind to go abroad, study, get good degrees. She worked hard like anything. She researched, she studied well, and ultimately she got accepted into the prestigious University of Cambridge. She completed her MPhil. And when I look at her, I feel so happy because she made us proud. She made her family proud, everyone proud. And because all that because she could fulfill her goal. So I think goals can transform our dreams into reality, and it can control our journey and give ourselves the best chance to succeed. That is
Exactly.
why setting goals are very, very important, I feel.
Very true, Tini ma'am, because it's give you direction and the purpose of life. So you have to set your goals at any cost, whether you are the students or the teacher or anyone in this world. Everybody should, determine their life skills, how to use our, skills to achieve our goals. So goals are very important, and you have already told us about the significance of goals. Now it's time to identify them. So Elizabeth ma'am, I would like to ask you how to identify the goals.
Okay, thank you so much, Anupma, and hello to Tini once again. Yes, Tini has already explained many things which are very important, which will be part of our discussion today also. So she has related to some practical example also, that is very, very important. And here, connecting to what she say also, I would like to start by saying that a goal without a plan is just a wish. So it's just a wish. You may achieve it or not achieve it, we don't know. So that is why you need to plan it. And then what Tini say also in that there, she mentioned about how she has planned, how systematic step is important for achieving the goals. So see, everyone irrespective of who we are, where we are from, we all have a dream in life. I too has a dream. Everybody has a dream in life. But in order to achieve our dreams, the path to achieving dream is the goal. How do you set your goals? So that's very important. So here, when we talk of identifying your goals in life very meaningfully, very effectively, we need to go step by steps. So when we see goal setting, I feel it is like, self-asking, self-reflection is very important. So I may tell you, you do this, you do that, to Tini, or maybe to Anupma. I may say you do this next year 2026, you do this, you do that. But until and unless you understand yourself, I think goal setting will not be significant. So that is why goal setting, it's a self-reflection, self-probing, self-regulating process. So in that, I think we need to first of all ask ourselves who I am, what I truly want in my life, what make me happy, what is my joy in life. So what is that something which I want to have, which come again in my head, which come, that we need to able to listen to. That the voice that is inside us. So we need to understand. So we need to know how to listen to ourselves. So asking is one of them, which is very important. So there is also a saying, if you want to live a happy life, be tied to your goal, not to anything, not to a person, or not to material, or not to any other thing. So goal setting is very important. For that, you need to have a clear understanding of your interests, what you truly want in your life. And for that, not only ask yourself, you need to have a reason. Okay, I want something. I want to become this. I want to become a scientist. I want to become a musician. But you need to know the reason. Why I want that? Will it be meaningful for me? Why it is important for me? Not only for me. See, we human beings are social animal. Until and unless, we give out to others, we help others, happiness will not come. That is why what I can do for society also counts. What I can do for my family is also count. That is why what I'm asking, who I am and what I want, there should be a clear clarity and reasoning to that. And what value I attach to what I want. What is a value? The value that I attach. Did I want recognition? Do I want mental growth? Do I want emotional growth? So what I want should have an attachment of the value. Then, then it's become meaningful. Okay. And also when you pursue for something, when you set goals, it has to be related to you. To you, when I say to you, it means your strength. Even your interest, your motivation, your long-term dream, your short-term dream. So if it is not related, it has to be meaningful with your lifestyle also. It has to be related with your lifestyle. If you set a goal now, you need to recheck your lifestyle, your life goal.
Exactly,
so that is why
ma'am.
it has to be related to goal. Then also you have to visualize the future. So
Right.
if I want this goal in life, okay, what should I do after 1 year? After 1 year, what I want to be. After 10 years, what I want to be. After, 12 years, what I want to be. Okay, and not only that, you have to turn your feelings into concrete statement. I want to be better. I want to be confident. I want to be, successful in life. For that, you have to do some tasks. What
Correct,
is the
ma'am.
task? I have
Yes.
to complete my study. I have to, go for walking. I have to become healthy this year. So such thing is important. And for, setting goal, people used to measure by SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. These SMART should be used as a measuring of your life goal. And also lastly, I want to say, start small. Don't aim for such a big thing that you cannot, achieve. And you get demotivated. So start small thing, achieve, and congratulate yourself by achieving small things. So always start small, relatable.
Then you will reach to the bigger one. Correct.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
Elizabeth ma'am. You have already told us so many things. Start with the very small things, then you will reach to the bigger one. Now it's time to ask about the support. So, Tini ma'am, I would like to ask you, so what is the importance of the supports of the school or the teachers to achieve these goals for the students?
Yes, ma'am. We knowingly or unknowingly set many goals for ourselves, for others in the school setting, the teachers. And I think these small goal settings play an important role in helping the students and the teachers stay focused, stay productive, and grow together.
Correct.
Like the very simple example of executing a class or finishing a chapter or the students completing their homework before the dinner or anything like that. Any mundane task also can be small goals, like echoing Elizabeth ma'am's words. She said, when we make our goals small and achievable, we have better results. So everything, all our daily tasks can also be small goals, is what I feel. When students identify what they want to achieve, whether it's a new skill or whether to improve their grades or to become better in sports, all these new goals will help them stay engaged, productive, and I think that here the school and the teachers play a very important role, carry a huge responsibility. They are not just there to teach lessons or give out certificates. I think they are there mainly to support the holistic growth of the students.
Correct.
They are there to nurture their minds, to make them resolute, to make them resilient and persistent. When children have goals, they learn to receive challenges, and I guess celebrate their improvements as well. So when teachers give the students goals, they are engaged productively. They do better work. For example, when teachers take class, they go to class and their main aim is to motivate the children to learn. And so when teachers have small goals set for themselves and for the students, the classes are always active, fun, and productive. The children learn, and the teacher also experiences better classroom management and better results. And then the teacher can cater to individual needs and see their improvement. Lastly, I would like to say that when we wish to inspire students to keep goals, it is very important that we as teachers or elders, the school also needs to have goals, because we want to project ourselves as models.
Okay.
Suppose I want to make my students read books, which is very difficult, by the way, because of so many distractions of social media. I will have to read books myself, and I can tell them, okay, I will read 2 books this month. That way, the students will definitely look up to me and think that even they can do it, and it will inspire them to read 2 books in a month. That's an inspirational goal that I'm sharing with the students. Here, I can also share you a story. Again, one of my students. Now, this girl joined the school in 2007. She must have been 12 to 13 years old. And immediately when she joined the school, the coach, our principal, started teaching her the game of basketball. And immediately he noticed that she had potential. She was very good. She was learning very quickly. And most of all, she had passion. So the coach had a dream. The coach had a dream to make this basketball team the best in Sikkim. And so he shared his dream with this child. As you
Okay.
know, I'm from Sikkim, and my school is in one of the remotest corner, very remote. Now one cannot imagine a dream coming from this place. The dream was, he inspired her to play for the country. He gave her this dream, and he himself kept the dream that he wants his prodigy to play for the country. Now that is huge. We didn't think it was so possible that time. But she worked hard, she persevered, and she thrived in the game. In fact, she became so good that she became so famous all over Sikkim, West Bengal, everywhere. And now, by the grace of God and by her strength, she is in the women's national basketball team. She
Wow,
plays for the country.
very
Now,
nice.
what this is obviously very inspiring, meaning to say that the teacher inspired her to have this goal,
Exactly,
and the
ma'am.
teacher himself kept the goal. So,
Exactly.
this way, when we set goals, we can celebrate it when we win. So,
Definitely, ma'am. Tini, ma'am, absolutely. You have given some live example of your life that teacher support or the school or administration support. It is very important for the students for their bright future, as you have already shared some your area stories. So now we are reaching to the end of the program. So now the last question from Elizabeth, ma'am. Ma'am, how the parents can support? What is the importance of parent support for the student?
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, the role of parents and elders do play a very pertinent role. I think there is no other who will know the learners or the individual better than the parents or the siblings, I should say, or elders in the family. So it's very important that what parents and elders can do is that, like providing emotional support and environment. See, maybe, when learners want to express their dream, express their fear, or maybe share about their mistakes, maybe share about, what they fear in life, what they want to do in life. So such kind of, emotionally secured where, a learners is, able to express freely without any, you know, fear of being judging or ridiculing or like that. So I think home is or family is one of the best place where we can motivate our children or learners to set a very realistic and meaningful goals in life. So and also it is very important that the parents and elder also help in identifying the strength and the interest and the the motivations, okay, or whatever capabilities that the individual have. I think parents will be knowing better than sometimes, the individual, sometimes the child may not be knowing, but the parents know. Because I am a mother, so I know my son is good in what? One may be good in oratory skill, one may be good in sports. So I am the one who can help in identifying my children's strength. So in that way, I can help them in how to set the goal. So after knowing oneself about my strength, my capability, my aptitudes, my abilities, then it is much more meaningful to set a goal. So that is very important that parents be a keen observer, understand the children to identify them. And also one thing which I would like to share is that parents and elders, it's very important that we share our knowledge, our experience and wisdom to children, or my child or my daughter, my son or my daughter. Because see, nowadays parents, sometimes what we say, I was like that, you should be like this, I was very strict, you should always so be strict. No, not in that way. So children nowadays, they don't want to listen that you become the copy of me. That it cannot be, right? So what I mean to say is that you share something inspiring story, like Tini has shared about the one who excel in the sport. So such kind of, how do they face challenges, how do they overcome? See, there are many achievers, there are many very very inspiring figures. How do they face life in life? Not by giving always own self example, but by taking some inspirational figures, you can share their wisdom and also share their experiences like that. So such kind of space should be created in home. I mean to say, not as a lecture. I mean to say that not as a teaching, not imposing, but creating a safe space at home where children are feeling very free, very comfortable
Confidence,
to
right,
share
ma'am.
about what they would like to learn, what they would like to do. So such space should be created. Okay. So
Absolutely right.
also we need to teach parents and elder also have to teach values and discipline. See, discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. Honesty, discipline, confidence, we can see here in the slide also, resilience, fulfillments. These are values that help you to achieve your goals. So when you're setting your goals, see, we need to teach our children, because we are the one who know better, who have more experiences. Parents know face more experience than the children, so they have to teach them how to be responsible. For example, you may not be able to tell what is the meaning of responsibility, but give them some responsibility in cutting vegetable, or maybe taking out the dogs for work, or maybe gardening the water. So give some responsibility that will give clarity to the child, to know that, okay, this is my purpose in life. Right. Goal setting is to know your purpose in life. What am I supposed to do? That setting, that clarity will come when responsibility is also shared. So, and also Tini has already said that exposing them to reading. You take an opportunity to expose your siblings, your younger brother, elder brother, sister, younger
Okay.
sister, or your children for some, opportunity where they listen to very good music, where they read a very good books. Place them in your house, no, like, so that they will pick up and see, and then create that opportunity, expose them to such opportunity, so that they pick up such good habits, so that it will help them in their goal setting. And
Yes, ma'am.
also, one thing last I would like to say, that
Okay,
we
okay,
need to be a
please,
role
ma'am.
model.
Okay.
Yeah, role model to the our children. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth ma'am, for completing this Sahyog session, and I want to say thanks to Tini ma'am also. Tini ma'am, thank you so very much for being with us in Sahyog program.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. This is Sushma. She was there in the Sahyog session, Elizabeth ma'am. I was not Anupama. I'm sorry, I'm just telling you my name here because you have mentioned my name Anupama there in the Sahyog program. But anyway, it was wonderful program with you all. So now it's time to tell about the tomorrow's program. So there is the schedule on the screen, dear viewers. As you all know that our program begins with the Sahyog, with the Yogshakti program. So you can see the Yogshakti program on the screen. So this is the topic for tomorrow's Yogshakti program, yogic management of kyphosis. So this is the topic for tomorrow's Yogshakti, and 10 o'clock you will come with the program demonstration of simulation to study the mode of reproduction in yeasts. और 11 बजे हमारा प्रोग्राम होगा उल्लास का, और उसके बाद हम लेकर आएंगे आपके लिए 12 से 12:30 का प्रोग्राम डिकोडिंग ब्रेल। 12:30 बजे प्रोग्राम होगा पैरागॉजिकल स्ट्रक्चर्स एंड लर्निंग डिज़ाइन ऑफ प्राइमर्स। 2 बजे हम लेकर आएंगे इंग्लिश का टॉपिक द फ्रॉग 5th क्लास के लिए। इसके बाद हम 2:30 बजे लेकर आएंगे हिंदी का विषय मेरा बचपन, और 3 बजे होगा विज्ञान का विषय टेम्परेचर एंड इट्स मेजरमेंट। और फिर हम मैथमेटिक्स लेकर आएंगे 3:30 बजे अपने बच्चों के लिए, जिसका टॉपिक होगा प्राइम टाइम पार्ट 4 6 क्लास के लिए। और 4 से 5 का हमारा ट्रेनिंग सत्र होता है, जहां कल का विषय रहेगा उभरती प्रौद्योगिकियों में गोपनीयता जोखिम। और 5 बजे फिर से सहयोग होगा द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ साइंटिफिक एटीट्यूड ऑन डिसीजन मेकिंग एंड स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट। तो ये हमारे सभी कार्यक्रमों की एक रूपरेखा है जो अभी आप देख रहे थे स्क्रीन पर। फिलहाल सहयोग को हम यहीं पर विराम देते हैं। जल्दी मुलाकात होगी आपसे। खुश रहें, मुस्कुराते रहें, अपने स्वास्थ्य का हमेशा ख्याल रखें। मैं सुषमा अपनी टीम और इंटरप्रेटर साहिब के साथ जो लगातार बने रहे इस सत्र में, आपसे चाहती हूँ अनुमति दीजिए इजाजत। नमस्कार।